Hello everyone. Today, I will talk about another story. From the movie, Doomsday Book. If one day there is a meteor facing the Earth, in the shape of a billiard ball number 8, with the risk of destroying all of humanity, what will happen? Let's start the movie together. The main character of the movie is Min Seo, an intelligent and dynamic child, living in an unhappy family of 3 generations. Her father loves to play billiards. One day, out of curiosity, she takes out her father's 8 billiard ball to play, but she carelessly drops the ball to the ground. Seeing the broken ball, she thinks she has caused a great disaster. At that moment, she hears her father go into the room. To avoid being scolded by his father, she quickly throws the ball out the window. By the time Dad opens the door, the ball is thrown to the street. Min Seo opens the computer and wants to order another ball. After a while of searching, she finds a bizarre website. Min Seo does not think much, immediately orders it, and the number 8 ball, after being thrown out, rolls and falls into a black hole. The story also begins from there. Time passes so quickly, it is now 2 years later. On the television, there is news. MC said a meteor is flying at great speed to the Earth. According to experts, this meteorite can destroy the Earth. The government has mobilized a defense force, but the results are still unclear. The world quickly falls into crisis. To survive and maintain the lives, a weird uncle of Min Seo has successfully built a shelter. So the whole family moves down there. At this vast shelter, they grow a lot of fresh fruit and food. At the same time, a motorized device that generates electric current is also installed. Looking at these great inventions of the uncle, the whole family are very surprised. At this point, the meteorite is only a few hours away from hitting the Earth. Min Seo turns on the TV and watches the last TV show. On the TV show, the female MC suddenly burst into tears. When the whole family are talking, nobody notices the news on the television. Suddenly Min Seo screams in panic. The family immediately run over to see what was going on. It turned out that the image of the meteorite shown on television exactly looks like the number 8 billiard ball. What's surprising her is her name and date of birth engraved on this meteorite. This billiard ball looks exactly like the one of 2 years ago. Min Seo stands up and quickly checks the information on the computer, to everyone's surprise. Then she implies that strange meteorite is the billiard ball she bought online. Min Seo's weird appearance makes people feel confused. They worry if Min Seo is too scared, and leads to get mental panic. Min Seo becomes mentally depressed because no one understands. Her parents try to encourage Min Seo not to think too much. Min Seo is sad and then worried. She decides to go to the ground alone, to breathe the cool air, gaze at the blue sky. Min Seo also understands in her heart, this is probably the last time she has seen this sky. Min Seo's uncle is also a researcher. After listening to Min Seo's words, he feels suspicious. He decides to try looking up information about the web page she said. The uncle discovers that Min Seo didn't tell a lie. He brings stories he had just learned to tell her parents. Through meticulous understanding and calculation, the uncle has an important conclusion that the black holes appeared in space 2 years ago. This causes cracks in time and space. Min Seo may have been accidentally mistaken to order a billiard asteroid in the space web. At this moment, Min Seo frantically runs to the shelter. It turned out the asteroid is about to land. The sky is gradually covered in darkness. Everyone immediately turns on the news to follow. This is a familiar TV channel. The broadcaster is reading the final news. The asteroid is about to fall to the ground. Suddenly, she and her colleague are becoming unstable. She gets angry with the male colleague at her side. It turned out they have a shady relationship. She even blames him for having an affair. This makes him feel very ashamed. They have a quarrel right on TV. A serious news program suddenly turns into a romantic comedy. The broadcaster tries to calm down and continue the news. Min Seo's family sees that and laughs. In fact, preparing to face death can become such an interesting repertoire. It's like Find the Fun. In the last moment, at this point, the father suddenly comes up an idea. If you have bought the ball online, it is also possible to cancel the order. This statement makes the whole family suddenly full of hope. Just like that, people quickly begin to assign work for each other. Min Seo's parents use human power to generate electricity, and Min Seo and her uncle sit in front of the computer and try to find clues of that shopping site. These 2 symbols are the cancellation and returning confirmation. Min Seo and her uncle thinks they are about to save the Earth, but in panic, the uncle chooses the wrong button. It turns out that aliens' thinking is different from us. Just like that, the meteor is sent to Earth again, but this time is much faster than the last time. Seeing meteorites about to destroy the Earth, Min Seo immediately cries and blames herself. She tells the truth to her father. The reason why that year she ordered that ball. She really didn't think it would cause a serious disaster. Seeing a girl blaming herself and acknowledging her mistake. Her parents are very happy because she has grown. They quickly comfort the daughter. Actually, they also have fault in it. They should care more about her. Today is also Min Seo's birthday. When the uncle says happy birthday, the whole family immediately embrace together. They get ready to wait for this terrible disaster to come. But the miracle has quietly come. In this doomsday, Min Seo's family luckily survive because they live in this shelter. They have lived here for the next 10 years until Min Seo grows up. But on a day of 10 years later, an earthquake ruined everything. In this great earthquake, the door is broken. A miraculous ray of light enters. Min Seo is surprised and curious, and so she steps outside. But when she reaches the ground, she couldn't believe in her eyes. A strange alien is standing there. It looks like it is waiting for Min Seo. In its hand, a series of codes appears. After seeing those codes, Min Seo realizes this is the alien postman waiting for her to sign the order. It has been here waiting for Min Seo for 10 years. Min Seo signs the order, but still fills with fear. But after Min Seo finishes signing, the aliens immediately disappear. It returns to the spaceship and leaves. At this point, life on Earth is suddenly restored again. Her family doesn't have to live in that cellar anymore. Though right now the city is just a mess. Min Seo is very happy, because she can finally return to the land to start a new life. Looking at the very large planet number 8 not far away, she believes that the world will restore normal life as before. The whole family happily walk in the fields, just because Min Seo bought unwanted things online, which leads to the result of the whole humanity perish. However, the real cause of this is that the relationship between Min Seo and her father was not good. They hardly talk with each other. This is also a typical situation of the families in modern society. I hopes everyone living in the same family can spend time talking to each other more. Please cherish precious moments together, so that the relationship between our family members will not ruin the earth like in the movie. The movie here is the end. See you in the next movies.